There are many variations of this dish, from Japan all the way to the West Indies. Everyone has their own way to make it. This is the Jaffna style way of making chicken curry, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Start by slicing your onions. If you want to take it to the next level, use shallots as they tend to caramelize a bit more and are slightly sweeter. Otherwise, use white onions or even red onions. Now crush, peel and thinly mince your garlic. General rule of thumb is to go by 4 cloves of garlic per kilogram of chicken. I'm using slightly more as I like to have extra garlic in my curry. Then peel an inch of ginger and slice as well. The tomatoes are also important here. Vine tomatoes are the best. If you can, use those and quarter 2 medium-sized ones. Use a mix of spices, which is coriander seeds, mustard, cumin, fennel, cloves, as well as cardamom. Also set aside some mint, coriander and curry leaves. In an oil pan, add your onions and fry them gently until they're slightly golden and have softened quite well, which will look like this. Then add your minced ginger and garlic and fry for another minute. Then add your spices and stir continuously just to prevent them from burning. That should take you about a minute or so. Then finally add your minced herbs. Cook this for another minute or so until it becomes fragrant. Now add your chicken and make sure that you really cover your entire chicken with all the herbs and spices that you have in the pan, making sure that it's covering the entirety of the meat. So really scrape the bottom and mix well. You can now add the curry powder, 1 tablespoon for mild, 2 for medium, 3 for spicy. Then mix well until your chicken is entirely covered in the curry powder and it will have changed color quite significantly. Cook down low heat for another few minutes until it becomes quite fragrant and the meat absorbs all the spices. Then add your tomatoes. This is what it's going to give your curry that liquid but still keep it somewhat thick. To add a bit of zest and some sweetness, I'm adding 8 tablespoons of tomato paste, but that's optional. If you do add tomato paste, just make sure that it is mixed well with your meat. The tomato and chicken is going to release juices which will create that gravy. But to kickstart that, you can add a bit of water and cover with the lid and let that cook for 10 minutes. After which you will see that your curry would have come together. Then add some potatoes and let that cook for another 15 to 20 minutes. You want to make sure that the potatoes are cooked well so you can tuck them underneath the meat and make sure that it's covered in gravy, and that will allow it to cook. Cover with the lid and let that cook for 15 minutes at least. After which your curry will be ready. Serve with some rice or with some flatbread or whatever you want. But as you can tell, the chicken has cooked really well, and so has the potatoes. I highly recommend using basmati rice, as that is the rice that is traditionally served in South Asia with curry. Now go ahead, plate up some rice, some curry and enjoy your meal. This was my recipe for Jaffna style chicken curry.